Shalom. I want to start off first and foremost by saying Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloyim, Labanawa, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Arakar Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Well, peace and blessings and citation to the hopeful elect, Bayath, Dawadah, the House of David. Now, right here, brothers, I have this article here in Blacklisted News, right, which is what you call a famine of the word, brothers. All right, a famine of the word. They're going to try to stop us and shut down us from teaching what we're teaching. The word is already out there, man. So, you know, the word is already out there. So, hey, it is what it is, man. But they're going to try to shut us down from teaching, right? And it says this right here, Blacklisted News. It says, Undercover of coronavirus, Congress introduces bill that allows government to control all internet content. You see, now, what is all internet content? The YouTube, that's a part of the internet content. Everything that's being pushed on the internet, right? Anything, any truth that's being pushed on the internet, they're trying to break it down and to destroy it, right? Because we are destroying their lives, all right? We are uncovering their whole scheme, their whole plot, okay? Let's go here real quick. The Psalms, actually Salakia, Isaiah 47. Let's go there real quick. Just real quick, okay? Because we're breaking down all their plans, right? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. See? So these devils is just trying to get us off of here. And I'm gonna go to a few other scriptures I got in mind. Alright, but let's go here to Isaiah real quick. Okay, so lucky, let me move myself. See if I can find it. Where is it? Right there. There we go. Isaiah 47 and 1. It says, "This come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne." Alright, and the dust is talking about confusion. It says, "O daughter of the Chaldeans," right? They're witchcraft, they're magi's, right? It says, "For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones, and grind mill," right? Meaning put in the work. Take the millstones, grind mill. Put in the work. That's right. And we're putting in the work by uncovering the skirt of America. We're picking up the skirt of America and taking all that dust that they have wiped up under the rug and bringing it back out and exposing it for what it really is. All right. It says, "Uncover the locks, make bare the leg." Right. We're making bare this place. All right. It says, "Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, the shame." It says, "Yeah, thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." That's talking about Yahweh Shai when he make his second coming. He's not going to meet them as a man. He's coming as an angelic power, a force that cannot be beat. Okay? A force that cannot be beat. You see? So guess what we're doing? We're uncovering these devils. We're bringing out all that dirt that they swept up under the rug and bringing it out to the light. You see? Bringing it out to the light. And we're telling the people of the things that are going on, right? But they want to shut us down. This is the point of this whole bill. See, they passed it off in secrecy underneath this so-called coronavirus. These are what the bill of Congress is doing. They passing off legislation. Why, as all this whole pandemic or whatever the case may be going down, that's what they taking time off because everybody is worried in fear about the things that are going on. Right, while they sit there, okay, and they pass off their legislation, all right, and do what they need to do. You see? So now let's go back to that article. Let's go back to this article. It says, "Undercover of coronavirus, Congress introduces bill that allows government to control all internet content." All right, so let's go and read. Let's go and read something. This was published on March 24th, 2020. All right, let's go down here. It says Electronic Frontier Foundation, right? It says, "Imagine an internet where the law required every message sent to be read by government-approved scanning software. Companies that handle such messages would be allowed to securely encrypt them, or they lose legal protections that allow them to operate. Take action," right? It says that's what the Senate jury, uh, jury committee had proposed in hopes to pass into law. The so-called Earn It bill, sponsored by the senators Lindsey Graham, all right, Republican of South Carolina, and Richard Bellamithel, the Democrat of Connecticut, right, will strip Section 230 protections away from any website that doesn't follow a list of best practices, meaning those sites can be sued into bankruptcy. All right, the best practices list will be created by a government commission headed by Attorney General Barr. All right, it says who has made it very clear he could like to ban encryption and guarantee law enforcement legal access to a digital message. It says the Earn It bill had its first hearing today, and its supporters' strategy is clear. Because they didn't put the word encryption in the bill, they're going to insist it doesn't affect encryption. All right, the bill says nothing about encryption. Co-sponsor Senator Blumenthal, all right, said at today's hearing, "Have you found a word in the bill about encryption?" He asked one witness. It's true that the bill's authors avoided using the word, but did propose legislation that enables an all-out assault on encryption. It would create a 19-person commission that completely controlled by the Attorney General and law enforcement agencies, and it is a hearing of Vice President at the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children, NCMEC, made it clear, PDF, that what he wants to best practice to be. The NCMEC believes online services should be made to screen their messages and material that the NCMEC considers abusive. Use scanning technology approved by NCMEC, and law enforcement report what they find in the messages to NCMEC and be held legally responsible for the content of messages sent by others. See? Okay? Now it says you can't have an internet where messages are screened en masse, and also have to end-to-end encryption any more that you can create backdoors that can only be used by the good guys. It says the two are mutually exclusive. It says concepts like client-side scanning aren't a clever route around this. Such scanning is just another way to break end-to-end encryption. Either the message remains private to everyone, but its recipients, or it is available to others. All right, so pretty much they going from typing of messages, right? But really, this is even deeper. The message that's put on any type of social website. All right, so and YouTube is you can type messages back and forth to brothers as well, right? And you put these videos out. These videos are messages which, when they do their whole processing thing, they're listening to the videos to see what messages is being pushed out. Okay, you see, right? And then they break it down, what you call their hold on, Salakia brothers, their encryption of everything through the videos. That's how they break it down. Then fast forward, they'll get this out of here, and this one, they'll break it down this way, right? Okay, and so on and so forth. But it's another word that I wanted to say, but it crossed my mind. It may come back to me. It says in the groups of the majority of the votes, actually Salakia, let's read up here. It says the 19-person draft commission isn't any better than the 15-person commission envisioned in an early draft of the bill. It says it's completely dominated by the law enforcement and allied groups like NCMEC. It says, all right, not only will these groups have a majority of votes on the commission, but the bill gives Attorney General Barr the power to veto or approve the list of best practices. even if other commission members do disagree with law enforcement, Barr's veto power will put him in position to strong arm them. The commission won't be a body that seriously considers policies. It will be a vehicle that is creating a law enforcement wish list. Barr has made clear over and over again that breaking the encryption is at the top of that wish list. Once it is broken, regimes could around the world will rejoice as they have the ability to add their own types of mandatory screening, not just for child sexual abuse material, but for self-impression that those governments want to suppress. The privacy of the security of all users will suffer if the U.S. law enforcement is able to achieve its dream of breaking encryption. Senators should be reject the Earn It bill. All right, so basically they want to go into that, man. They want to go into all of that, man. Okay, they want to go into all of that, right? Internet content. They want to control all internet content. This is the point of it. Internet content being what? Even us brothers speaking on the internet, speaking the truth, speaking these words, they want to stop all of that, man. Okay? They want to stop all of that. Okay? You see? So this thing is going down, man. This thing is going down. So let me get this here first scripture. Alright, let me get this here first scripture. In Psalms Psalms 33 and 4. It says, for the word of the Lord is right, and all his works are done in truth. Right. And that's what we speak. We speak in all the words of the Lord. For the word of the Lord is right. Okay, and what we speak is right things, man. And what they hold, and what these devils hold, they hold everything in wickedness. All right, so let's read it again. It says, for the word of the Lord is right, and all his works are done in truth. Okay, and all his works are done in truth. It says, verse 8, it says, let all the earth fear the Lord, let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. Right, and that's what we bring. We bring that. Okay? See? We bring that. See? Okay? So let's go to this next scripture. Let's go to Psalms the 37th chapter. Let's go to Psalms the 37th chapter. Alright? Psalms the 37th chapter. Psalms the 37th chapter, I'll start the 7th verse. It says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Right? See? See? Let's go down to verse verse 10. It says, for yet a little while, and the wicked shall not be. It says, yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. It says, the wicked plotteth against the just, and garnisheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of an upright conversation.
Marcus, are you doing that?
It says to be as an upright conversation. It says their sword shall enter in their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. All right. It says, for the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. Okay? See, but the Lord upholdeth the righteous. Now let's jump down. Alright? Let's jump down here. verse 30, it says, the mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. Right? And his tongue talketh of judgment. You see? It says the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him. To slay him. Okay? And that's what these devils do, man. That's what these devils do. You see? So let's go to here, to Amos, real quick. The point of it is, let's go to Amos real quick. Let me move this 8 and 11. Because, see, a lot of people going to want answers in that day when all things come down down the pipe. It says, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but the hearing of the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. It says, in that day shall the fair virgins and the young men faint for thirst. There you go. So pretty much a famine of the word is going to come. All right. Brothers ain't going to be on the street corners no more. We ain't going to be doing these videos no more. Okay. All hell is going to break loose here in America, man. All right. So you just prepare yourselves, man. Just get ready, man. You know? And so with that, brothers, I'm going to say, hey, shalom. Stay strong, brothers.